there is the best way to keep a youngster interested in the game. Give them a pom-pom stick and they will cheer all game long. Number 3 Rawlins at number 1 Douglas in a non-conference game. First quarter, Douglas wearing the white. Kaylee Notman will feed Ashley Blackburn, and the senior will finish the fast break. That would put their team on the board first, leading 2-0. Rawlins would take a different approach to get their points. Carson Hyland stepped on the line, so this will go down as a very long 2, but it's early, and her team will take it. The score is tied at 4, but the tie was broken quickly. Lisa Townsend will drive, stop, pop, and gets a friendly bounce or 2 and the bucket to put the Lady Bearcats in the lead again, up 6-4. The defending 3A state champs were finding open paths to the hoop. Bailey Brooks is a sophomore, but was thinking like a senior on this drive. She will get the 2. The scoreboard now reads 8-6. This game would go back and forth for a while as both teams wanted a good start. Aubrey Jennings gets a kiss off of the glass for the Lady Outlaws. She had a 13-point game and her squad would take the lead, ahead 10-8. They had 4 players scoring double figures in this game, and here's the main threat. Curis Romero, she was not going to be denied on this highlight, and she was just getting started. Now it's a 14-8 ball game. Rawlins was making off like bandits at times. They would score in a hurry. Romero would help finish off a 2-on-1 fast break. That was part of a 10-zip run to give her team a decent advantage. The score is doubled up at 16-8. The home team needed to regroup and get back into this game. Townsend jukes one defender, and there was no one else between her and the hoop. Now it's 16-10 at this point. But Romero was on a hot streak. She led all scores with 23 points, 18 of them in the first half. The defense would eventually slow her down, but not before she did her damage. The Lady Outlaws would hold an 18-14 advantage after the first 8 minutes. Second quarter, the visitors would get downright sneaky on this play. Jennings with the steal, and then she will race down to the other side for the lay-in. Every bit would help with the score at 20-14. Turnovers were playing a big factor. Here's another one as Romero will help herself, and she has a free pass to the far side hoop. Not much to it. The lead is up to 8. It's 22-14. Once Douglas was able to take care of the ball, they were able to get some shots off. Notman with a long 2, and she swishes it. That would keep her squad within range, trailing 22-16. They were slowly chipping away at the deficit and mixed up their shot selection. Caitlin Bowe will try from the free throw line, and that shot was worth a 2-point variety. It's now a 4-point game at 22-18. However, Rawlins was able to maintain their distance. Here's Bailey Forney from long range. That's 2, but as long as it builds on the lead, she will live with it. Now it's 29-23. The Lady Bearcats needed something big. They were a little tired of being on the losing end. Notman was perfect on this shot, and that would get an important 3 points. And suddenly, it's a 2-point contest with the score at 31-29. The Lady Outlaws just had to get back to work and not worry. Echo Martinez was hiding behind the double team. Her teammates found her, and she found 2 of her 18 to open up some breathing room. It's 35-29. The home team then stepped up their defense. Bowe picks off the inbounds, and it was smooth sailing from there. Things are back to a 2-point difference, with the scoreboard reading 37-35 going into the locker room. Good to see that the boys were showing their support. Maybe next time, see if he can handle one of those giant flags that colleges have. Third quarter, the defense started to clamp down on Romero, but the visitors got help from other players. Forney is open. She had a 14-point game, and that would push the lead back up to 6 at 41-35. This next highlight was big. Jennings is the smallest player on the court at 5'2", but the sophomore can pack a wallop, a 3-point wallop to be exact. The lead is at its biggest so far. It's 44-36. They were taking it to the opposition. Martinez has a defender in her face, but that was not a problem. She went over it. It's now a 10-point advantage, 46-36. A Douglas timeout did not do much good. Forney eyes it, spies it, and buys it. Rawlins was on a run and are now up 49-36, which is a pretty good lead at this juncture. There was more. Here's a 2-on-1 fast break. Martinez gets the shot off just before the defense arrives and sinks it. A 14-1 run for Rawlins would push the score up to 51-36. The Lady Bearcats needed some offense now. It's been nearly 5 minutes without a field goal. Madison Hoopman decided to take matters into her own hands and won. An 18-point game for the freshman, but her team needs a lot more, down 52-40. The Lady Outlaws, though, kept doing a great job of finding the open player down court, which is what you got to do to beat the press. Martinez strikes again, and the lead would swell to 16. Now it's 56-40. And they could still do regular plays as well. Jennings sees an open shot, takes it, and hits it. This quarter belonged to the visitors, and they were ahead 60-47 going into the final 8 minutes. Fourth quarter, all Rawlins had to do was keep the lead in double digits, and there would not be any problems. Forney is going to add 2 more to the cause. 62-47 looks promising if your team is winning. The Lady Outlaws were making a statement in this game and just had to add on some insurance. Hylam, say hello 3 times. It's 65-49 with about 5:15 to go, and they almost have this game in the bag. As for the home team, they kept trying, but the damage had already been done, and time was not in their favor. Hoopman will get the steal and return it back for 2 points quickly. Keep an eye on her down the road. Her team trails 65-53. The visitors were ready for this one. They played 4 quarters of ball. We have not seen Romero in a while, but she was still out there, as Rawlins would declaw the Lady Bearcats at Douglas, 73-62.